slowing down
Now,
of the rotation of the earth.
This is
How else,
interesting.
he argued, could one interpret the words of the book of Joshua?
And he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon. So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and did not hasten to go down for about a whole day.
Now, this was recorded all around the world, too, as well, I believe.
In 1939, Velikovsky arrived in America to continue his researches and studied at various libraries in New York. What he came to look for was evidence of something like the Red Sea and Jericho catastrophes 50 years apart, described in the myths and traditions of other cultures. He noted the Chinese account of the catastrophe in the days of the Emperor Yahoo, when the sun was reported not to have gone down for 10 days, and the waters overtopped the great heights, reaching the heavens with their floods.
Now, I just won't continue on this. He's got all kinds of evidence.
And there were similar accounts in the traditions of Choctaw Indians and Laplanders and so on.
Everywhere. Anyway, I won't continue on, with these little details.
But especially important was his discovery of an Egyptian manuscript
look this up.
which described the events
very
surrounding the Red Sea crossing and the drowning of the Pharaoh.
This
This
appears to be
confirmed that this event
true.
was not simply myth, but represented an actual happening which had taken place.
Have you ever heard that anybody had the actual
The
evidence?
towns are
He knew
destroyed.
this
Upper
long
Egypt
ago.
has become waste. All is ruin. The winter is come as summer. The months are reversed, and the hours are disordered. His Majesty fought with the evildoers in the whirlpool. His Majesty leapt into the place of the whirlpool.
This was the exact parallel of the Exodus story, Velikovsky argued, when Moses caused the sea to fall back and the Pharaoh and his army were drowned.
Well, anyway, he did the work. This guy did the homework, and he was not taken nicely, and they really, caused him a lot of heartache. So I think it should be taken to heart because it is true, it appears to me, based on the evidence that I have, and I have evidence that 100% supports what he said and goes beyond that. It goes into the literal fact that the universe is living, the planets are living, and they are alive, and the ancient people said this. They actually said these things, and we thought, oh, they're just silly people. Well, no, absolutely not. We're the silly people. Let's look at the real world and think about reality, because it's not being taken for reality at all. It's being laughed at, being ignored, it's being suppressed, and I have evidence that is unimpeachable and cannot be ignored any longer. I mean, it is being ignored, and it'll probably be ignored forever, but it couldn't possibly, not even by a person with a single-digit IQ, you couldn't look at the evidence I have and dismiss it. 3 DNA tests, 7 CAT scans, experts, chemistry, lab analysis, recreation of the process, papers, videos. It's ridiculous. It's really silly. It's silly. And academia is beginning to look like real fools. No one will respond to this. You are not being served well, students. You are not being served well at all.